Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. You guys know that song? That one's for the VOD Frogs, exclusively for the VOD Frogs. Nobody else gets to hear that. Nobody else gets to hear that. Back in high school. Now I hit the epi. Had me out like a light, A. Like a light, A. Like a light, A. Yo, Krabby, what's the plan for today? What's up, Bjorn? What's up, Bjorn? Today's vibe based. I think, because I really enjoyed the activity yesterday. I really enjoyed the activity that we did, but I don't have another activity like it. So I feel like I'm going to take a few Dota replays, and then maybe somebody in chat will suggest an activity, or I'll just talk, or like we'll see what's up. You know, that's the vibe. We'll see what's up. Because it's not every day that you can get like something as based as yesterday's activity. Juggling? Oh, I could actually juggle. Actually, I'll do that. Is Frog good? I don't know, bro. Why are you asking me? I don't play Dota anymore. I think Frog's good. Alright, unfortunately, I don't have enough to juggle. I don't have enough kiwis, and I don't want to like drop the kiwis because I'm gonna bruise them. Next stream, guys. I'll juggle. I thought I had like clementines, like cuties, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough to juggle. You have not seen Frog win? Yeah, I don't know if it's good. I actually just don't know. It probably is. Usually the heroes are broken. Usually the heroes are giga broken, and people just don't know like how to play them right. That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. Alright, I'm gonna open Dotes. Offlane seems pretty grief. I feel like just pick it support. Why don't people pick it support? I don't know, it seems pretty good. I feel like it's pretty good, guys. Like, what makes you say that? I also think IO and Oracle can be good in pubs if you're good at it. I'm gonna turn the music down, sorry guys. Alright, any replays, guys? Any replays from the early Frogs, if you want to review? I can feel the replay reviews energy like dying off, though. I can feel the replay reviews dying off. This might be one of the last days. This might be one of the last days for the replay reviews, guys. I know, crazy, right? Crazy, right? DK mid. You play a lot of roles, bro. My advice to you is to not play that many roles. I'm trying to find myself. I don't know, bro. Fair enough, but that kind of sounds like cope. They killed my Dawn, I see. I don't think DK mid is your answer. DK is like a hero that you play if you're a mid player and you learn it because you have to. Like, it's not like a Dawnbreaker where like there can be Dawnbreaker specialists, you know what I mean? It was a role queue game, I see. Damn, this shield's pretty cool though. Alright, let's watch the DK mid. Did you watch the Quinn video? If you're playing mid. It's very good. You didn't. You should watch the Quinn video. There's a lot of points in that video, but one of the really big ones was that you win the lane like one creep at a time, and it's really all about the creeps. It's all about the creeps. Nothing else really matters. I knew that, but he like really solidified it. There's a difference between knowing something and playing like it. It's a new one. If you just search like Quinn guide. But this is if you want to play mid. Like, this is why you need to commit to a role. Like, that video goes hard on, like... Actually, you can apply that video to other lanes, too. I think everyone should watch the video. Everyone should watch the video who plays Dota, period. But... Alright, we... Okay... I think this was sussy. Like, you don't want to be pulling up the lane. Off lane Treant, okay. We don't want to be pulling up the lane with 120 mana. Also, you need to build for bottle. Right? Like, DK mids go bottle, right? I'm pretty sure. Or maybe they don't. But I will check. I would guess they do. Oh, they don't. Okay, interesting. Alright, fair enough. Where did I get the winter snow map? I feel like they just give it to you. It is really cozy. I feel like they just give it to you. With oh, maybe it's Dota Plus. Maybe you get it with Dota Plus, but I really like it. It's super cozy. I don't think you should auto attack this. Why do I sit in jacket? Because it's cold, bro. It's cold. I'm going to take it off soon. I have a routine. Like, I walk before the stream. Or I go outside, so I get cold from the outside, and then I put it on, and then I'm going to take it off soon when I get warm. But you shouldn't auto-attack this creep. Because the goal is just to hold the wave on your hill. And this is, like, you auto-attacking the creep is the difference between the wave being here and right here. Which is very massive for you. It's very massive for you. I don't love that you're going wand. I think you should go another bracer and then magic stick instead of wand. Double bracer is very good against the magic damage of SF. I feel like you're like overstepping. No, I mean you're shitting on this guy, bro. Like, you're shitting on him. You take a lot of damage because you just overstep. Like, I don't know why you're doing this. Like, everything you did, this is good. This is good because you're contesting the creeps. And now there's no creeps to contest. And there's a full enemy wave, so just walk back. Maybe you contest this creep, but you just take 3 raises here. For no reason. Also, if you had a salve right now, I think it's just GG, by the way. Like, if you had a preemptive salve and you pop it, Like, you'd probably kill this guy. You'd probably kill this guy. Like, imagine if you were full HP on this wave. It'd be pretty lit. Be pretty litty. This is insane. Alright, nice. Alright, mid has been shit on. Well played. That's kind of unfortunate. But also, I don't know. I feel like this is Pepega, bro. It's just something to be aware of. If there's like a pudge and you're mid, you just need to know there's a pudge. I also feel like you could have gotten away. Like, what? You should have TP'd, probably. You should have TP'd. You would have lived if you TP'd. Because in my head, I was like, you should probably survive. Does this give you move speed? Oh, you should have popped Dragon Form. That's why in my head, I feel like you should have lived. Because, like, if this happened in a pro game or in my game, like, the guy would just pop Dragon Form and then stun him and run away. Or just TP. You have either of those options. That's why, like, it's funny. Intuitively, I look at this and I'm like, there's no way you die, right? But yeah, it's kind of sad. But you're still owning. Where's stream announcement in Discord? Oh, you're right, bro. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. What's up, sexy girl? Yeah, you're doing the right thing. I don't know how you lose. I mean, we'll see. Oh, what the hell? Oops. Yeah, my guess is that, like, you're just gonna make bad plays instead of just chilling. A lot of doing well in Dota and in life is just about not doing the wrong thing. Not about doing the right thing. Alright, I mean, you should be conscious of the rune. Like, that's what I'm thinking if I were you. I'd have vision of the rune, and I would be playing for the rune. Like, I don't know. You're so late, bro. I wanted to be active because I thought I was the worst player. Dude, everyone in this lobby is an ant. Like, you shouldn't put respect on the players in your bracket if you want to improve, in my opinion. Some people will get triggered when they hear that, but so you should put more emphasis on the runes. I tell every mid player that. I don't know if I like this TP. I'm triggered. GG. You are right. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying what works for me. I don't love this TP. I think you should have just been farming mid. Because it didn't look like that good. Like, let's look at it when you TP'd. So this is an example of, like, doing the wrong thing that's going to kind of stunt your game. So what happens? You see him waveforming in. You see them getting gripped. I don't know. This doesn't look good to me. Like, your guys are getting fucked. You see what I mean? Like, this is just Jover. Like, both of these guys are just fried. And you have nobody. So you should just stay mid. And just take this wave. You know, you have Dragon Form, so you can hit the tower a bit. Wait for the 10-minute rune. Like, maybe farm a camp even. But instead you miss basically the whole wave. You miss half the wave. I feel it's my job to roam. It doesn't mean you should force things, though. How much for a live coaching session? 65 an hour is my rate. And if you want it on stream, that's fine. There's no stream premium. Are you back to Dota, Isaac? Oh no. You're gonna get SF cheesed. Anyway. Alright, so the problem here... is that you're not contesting the runes. That's the problem. You're just giving SF the runes for free. Like, this is why it's like, I don't... like, this is information. This is like mid 101. It's like mid 101. Like, if you're gonna play mid, you need to like drag the wave top or something. Like, look for the rune at least. Okay, I guess you kind of do. I don't know. You need to like commit. You need to commit harder to it. I don't think you can see you cannot see this. I've tested this. I was gonna give up on it, but I'm back on break, so I might give it another shot. Nice, bro. You should still see your armor being reduced. Oh, can you see it here? That's actually really interesting. Let's go test it. Let's go test it. That's really interesting. I'm curious. Because I know I tested it before and it didn't show up. Like, the aura didn't show up for sure. I found that if you're a weaker contester, commit to rune. If you're stronger, don't commit, stay in the middle and go. Yeah, especially if you have mobility, you can do that too. Prepare for battle. Okay. And it might function differently with an invis rune, guys, versus Shadow Blade. You know what I mean? Because I tested it with Shadow Blade. Okay, so I have the aura, and then I'm gonna Shadow Blade. Yeah, see, there's no aura, and it doesn't show my armor being reduced. So you don't see. That's what I thought. You don't see. And then now... I see my armor being reduced, but it doesn't like show up. It doesn't say -2. That's really interesting. I only see it here, so you can't see it. No, you don't. You don't. So don't flame your team when they die to that. Whoops. So far, you've like picked the wrong moments to be aggressive and the wrong moments to be passive. Windows V to C clipboard. It's kind of lit. I don't use that. We're TPing again, top? Oh no, this is the same TP. Never mind. I think whenever you're hitting a tower in general, you should just pop Dragon Form. I think it'll do a lot. There's also another rune. Yeah, I mean, you're sleeping on the runes. You're just sleeping. Okay, so now that you have Blink, it's alright. It's time to connect with your supports. Krabby job search begins on New Year? I don't think so. I wouldn't really need to search much because I have sales recruiters in my inbox. Like a lot. Because at my old corporate job, I got promoted like 6 months in from SDR to senior SDR. And then so it says that on my LinkedIn. And So now like sales recruiters see that and they like hit me up. But I don't want to do that kind of work. That shit's ass. I shouldn't have tried to save him. Yeah, did you try to save him? Because what I was going to say, like, this is what I mean by making the wrong... Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Blinking under a T1 like this? You were just JKing about the McDonald. Yeah, that was a meme. That was a meme. I mean, I could do that, too. I could do that, too. But, okay. So this is what I mean when I say it's like, just don't make wrong plays. Like, just don't do this. Like, it's pretty, I mean, obviously we're watching and blinking under a tier 1 is bad, right? But, what you want to do is connect with your Witch Doctor. Because when I look at this game, like, you and Witch Doctor can kind of kill anyone together. If you stun somebody and he presses Maledict and ulti, like, they just die. So you should group up with him. You should go to the bot side of the map and connect with him or tell him to come to you. Either one. And you guys could even kill this Morphling together. So instead of doing, like, the wrong play, you need to replace that with, what's correct. But this is because you have a blink. The most ideal job might be parking booth attendant. I'll get a job as a parking booth attendant and just cook YouTube video ideas all day. Dude, I don't know if they even hire for that though. Like, there's no, I don't think I could get a parking booth attendant job if I tried. But that sounds pretty based. That sounds pretty based. I'm going mode Mike Ehrmantraut. Yeah, thank you. I'm also hoping it doesn't come to that. But if it, I mean, if it does, like, it's not a big deal. Like, I'll get some job just to, like, sustain me. All right, any questions, Jamster? You need to stop doing the wrong plays and do more of the right plays. Well, that's, like, oversimplifying it. I think, just, like, be aware of that idea, and I think your gameplay will flow more. I think your gameplay will flow more. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. Anybody else have a replay? Anybody else? Bjorn, are you still here? You want me to watch your offlane Treant Protector? I don't even know what the new Treant does, so I don't know if I'm equipped to watch that. You can send the ID. Can somebody summarize the Treant changes for me? I mean, I can look. Actually, I'll just look at them. That's probably better. Seed is on hit. Shard is old Scepter. Scepter gives you strength. Alright, I mean, you're just feeding. Bro, what the fuck? Holy shit, man. You deserve to get reported. If you're gonna do this, you have to be a Chad. Like, you can't do this and go 6 and 10. That's heinous. Alright, I'll teach you how to be more of a Chad and not feed. It's just insane seeing this inventory with this score line. Obviously, we're here to learn. We're here to learn. I mean, this does not look like a good Sanjin Yasha game. I don't know, like, if this is some new build. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna comment about the build. Because I don't want to think about how to build offlane tree, and I don't want to use my mental energy to think about that. I'm just gonna comment on like the gameplay, and that's all I've been saying. Yeah, we're getting fucking turned in here, chat. That's fucking right. We're getting turned to some offlane tree. I like your skin, the autumn skin. This is fire. What's up, Echoes? How's it going, bro? Feels like a trip off the drink, that's weird. Leech Seed. Treant attacks. Alright, so you probably max this for lane, right? Bro's playing offlane Treant against fucking Slark. Oh god. Was that Teggy's blood grenade? Is he angry? Is this guy upset at you for picking offlane Treant and he's blood grenading? That's kind of funny. I don't blame him. Alright, you should have right-clicked this guy. Lone Druid's a menace, nice. You basically, I mean, you should just use this off cooldown. It doesn't cost any mana, so I don't know why. Just like walk up and hit this guy and back up. I feel like you could be shitting on this lane much harder. Yo, what up, Split Tip? How's it going, bro? Can you orb walk with it? That's a really good question. That would be sick if you could. I feel like, okay, in this lane, they have two ways to get out of your Q. So if you skill this, you need to hold it before until he uses pounce, or until like Cookie's used, or if it's not skilled, whatever. Or you can just skill living armor, right? You have two options, but you can't just like use this like normal because they have escapes. I feel like you should be shitting on this lane much harder. Like if I was you, I would be up here right now. I'd be playing up here. I would click this guy. I would not let him get this flag bear. I don't know why you're letting him get this flag bear. The new living armor is bad? Is that true? $100 damage blocked? 100 damage blocked seems pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you just need to it's funny I said this before I even saw the game, but like be more of a Chad. Like, I don't know why you're hanging back here. You're strong. This guy's weak. This guy's a weak fish. There we go. Let's go. I don't like your Q use. You shouldn't use it to harass like that. You should use it if you're, like, committing. We need to... Okay, let's see what you do when the wave gets back here. Nice. Alright, I don't really like that you're auto-attacking here. I mean, okay, I get it, you're like just last hitting, but I feel like you could have waited a little bit. But basically... Alright. I'll ask you a question. I'll ask you a live question. I kind of hinted at it, but what do you think you should be thinking about right after you get this kill? Like, what should be going through your head? Wait, I can type now? Could you not type before? What do you mean, bro? What happened? What happened? Got a pipe full of red. Oh, yeah. I could look at the clock and consider pulling. Zoom out a little bit more. Why would you pull? Why do you want to pull? I mean, yeah, pulling the hard camp is the correct answer in this situation. But, I mean, I'll just say it. The reason why is because you want to hold the wave here. Yeah. Your goal, like, it's all about the fucking creeps, guys. It's all about the creeps. Like, I don't know. You know what? All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch Quinn's new laning video. And I'm just going to glaze the shit out of it. Because it's so good.
Hey, guys. I'm working on...
Hey, guys. I actually watched it. Yeah, we're going to watch it again. Because you obviously need it. Like, guys, if I was playing Dota, If I was playing Dota right now, I would watch this video every morning when I wake up and every night before I go to bed, and I would literally like it's like all you need. It's all you need. Uh get Here we go, chat. Get some popcorn, get some popcorn.
Hey guys, I've been working on this guide for a while, and I'm really excited.
It's so dense. Like every sentence is
new videos. Please let
insane.
me know. I'd love to talk about anything you're interested in. But in this video, we'll be talking about last hitting and general lane ideas, harassing, and items. That being said, let's get started.
It happened again.
Laning is the most core and fundamental part of the game. You do it every game. So we're going to start there with what I believe to be the best building blocks and starting place for getting good at laning. Sumel once told me that laning is 70% CSing and 30%.
All right, pause. 70% last hitting. Audio's low, thanks. 30% confidence. 30% confidence. Like when I see you, Mr. Treant, like cowering at level 1, level 2 when your leech seed is up, when your proc is up, like I just want you to go in and have some confidence. And then also, last hitting. It's all about the creeps. Sumail, the literal GOAT, says that laning is 70% last hitting. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. It's about the creeps. And if you knew it was about the creeps, even though you said you watched this video, you would want to hold the lane right in front of your tower and just deny. That's the dream. That's the dream. To not let Slark get any creeps.
Confidence, and I've bought into that idea ever since. Being really good at last hitting is by far the most important part of laning to me, and I think this is how you practice that. Boot up a lobby, and just buy normal starting items, and last hit not with the intention of getting the CS, but of timing it as perfectly as possible. I think there are 3 steps to that. First, you need to know how your damage looks like on their HP bar. How does 50 or 60 damage feel? What does that look like them, which in turn lets you spam them better and sure you'll get the last hit. This allows you to get to your wand, your raindrop, and friendly creep attack is going to put it in that damage range. Then you want to follow that attack with your own attack, chasing it almost. You want to be so good at it that when you throw the attack, you're sure you'll get the last hit. This allows you to get to your wand, your raindrop, and your stats much quicker than them, which in turn lets you spam them better and take better trades. This snowballs into you getting stronger and stronger until it reaches a breaking point.
And your stats. What items did you
where they have to go to base and heal, or they die. In a lot of cases, they will just feed you. You want to choke the lane out slowly, remaining in control, and doing small outplays one at a time. One little CS here, one little CS there. It goes a really, really long way.
Like
and not trying to do something you can't.
Being confident, and you get like a Wraith Band, and then you start.
Lanes are won on a wave-by-wave basis, not all at once. Oftentimes, people try to.
Quinn. Well, that's fine, because Quinn's a lot better than me. Thanks.
All in kill the guy or focus too much on harassing in a way that isn't.
What I was saying was if you're like playing according to this, you could last hit a bunch of creeps and then like deny and build a small gold lead and then use that small gold lead to get a Wraith Band, because Wraith Band's really good against Snapfire and Slark. And then you get a Wraith Band and then you snowball that lead even harder with your Wraith Band, and you just keep like out CSing and winning it on a wave by wave basis. Dude, fuck, I feel like I see Dota in a new light. I need to play. I feel like I'd be so good if I played right now.
Sustainable.
Or people don't understand how good this video is. It's literally like the answer.
Take the opposite.
This video is the answer to Dota.
Approach and only farm and don't pressure at all.
Why didn't she teach us about creep aggro? Who is she, bro? Who is she?
Really good laning almost always strikes a balance. Somewhere in between. Building a gold lead is the main goal in pretty much all phases of Dota.
Building a gold lead is the main goal in all phases of Dota.
And laning is no different. You pretty much never want to give up a CS for harass, and instead view the creeps as the main focus, and harassing being
you almost never want to give up a CS for harass. That's so interesting.
Something you do in between the CS when you have free time, or ideally nuking them both at the same time and getting the CS. If you only try to harass and they get the CS, now you don't have enough gold to keep them in regen, and they will out-sustain you, you harass, and you'll get poor, and things will become very rough very quickly. Being consistent and methodical...
He's probably going to talk about that later.
Is what makes you...
But creep aggro, I mean, I'm glad you said that, J.R. Smith, because creep aggro is like a layer on top of this. I mean, this is beautiful. I feel like people don't appreciate this enough, because what he's saying in this video is the foundation, and creep aggro is a tool to manipulate the waves so you can... have a situation like he's talking about.
Really strong laner over the long run. When I think about playing against the best laners ever, you know, people like Sumail in their peak, what was so good about them is they were so good at last hitting.
That's it. That's it. They're just good at last hitting.
Incredibly excellent at it.
Okay, obviously not like that's it, but 70% of it is just being cracked at last hitting.
And I can feel that for myself too. Whenever I was at my best, I was really good at laning because I was really good at last hitting, and that slow advantage you build over time, it's hard to overestimate how much impact that has and how determining of a factor it is and how well the lane goes. It really is massive.
Intermission.
Harassing is another massive part of laning. I mean, while it's quite situational how and when you nuke, here are some general guidelines. You want to strike a nice balance between how many nukes you use per level of your main nuke. So say you're queen maxing dagger. You don't want to end up in a scenario where you've nuked too much
See,
level
this
1.
video is such a trip because, like, what he dropped, like, the first 2 minutes of it, like, that in itself is just, like, so dense and just dank and filled with, you know, literally the only information you need to, like, win a lot in Dota, to be honest. Or not, like, the only. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's just so much of it. And then now we're on to, like, a totally different subject. That's why this video, like, kind of blew me away.
Level 3, and now you have no mana for level 5, and they are zoned.
Because you can watch this video and you can think like, yeah, Quinn, like it's kind of obvious, like you just need to last hit the creeps. But I don't know. For me, like hearing one of the best players in the world say it so definitively just like locks it in. That is the only thing that matters. Because people don't play like that. People don't play like that. Honestly, up until like the pro level.
Or you can't use your spells because going to base super early can be bad depending.
By the way,
on
Bjorn, if you're still here, I'm probably done with your replay, just so you know. I don't know if I'm going to go back to it after this. I might, but I'm not sure.
Situation. You never want to have full mana either because it wastes your mana regen, so you want to sit somewhere in between based on how spammable they are.
No more
Ideally,
Dota 2
you're nuking
gaming.
both.
Life feels kind of great now. Hell yeah, dude.
Them and getting the CS without losing track of the other creeps. The common thread of slowly winning the lane, one good play at a time, holds true, even for harassing. Don't force a kill that isn't there. Just take what's freely given to you and be oppressive without handing the lead back. The most important...
Whoa. Alright, I mean, he's just spitting so fast, man. It's too much sauce. I'm like... I don't know. Never mind. I was gonna...
Force a kill. Common thread of slowly...
discipline. Mental discipline, guys.
Winning the lane, one good play at a time, holds true, even for harassing. Don't force a kill that isn't there. Just take what's freely given to you and be oppressive without handing the lead back.
Be oppressive without handing the lead back.
Most important...
That's like kind of what you did, Bjorn. Like, your first few waves looked pretty good, and you took good trades and were CSing well, and then you just, like, backed up for no reason, you know? You need to continue being oppressive. Give them nothing. Give them nothing.
/ determining factor in how much you spam them is how survivable or how spammable the other hero is. Things like how many bottle charges do they have? Do they have a stick? Do they have a raindrop? All change that. If they don't have these things, or maybe they're in a more exposed position, and you can spam them to a lower mana level, and it's better to just deplete all of your mana, get them really low, and then you can figure out clarities and things like this and replenish your mana and get you back to a more normal area. If they have a lot of survivability, maybe harassing at a more moderate pace and playing for gold and eventual gank economy becomes a better option. Another thing I'll touch on is items. The order in which you buy them in lane is very important and changes a lot from game.
Last hitting comes first. Last hitting comes first.
Into game. So I'll give him general guidelines here and tips. Do they have a spammable spell? If so, stick / wand should always be the item you buy, obviously, and is generally the best choice in a lot of normal matchups. If not, you can buy stuff like Null, Bracer, Wraith, or Boots against heroes like Huskar and Viper that have no spells, or heroes you need to kite, heroes you need to man up against, things like that. And once the enemy is level 5, if they have a strong nuke, Raindrop is very, very good and is good to buy in most games. Heroes like OD especially. Raindrop is great against something like a stick, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, in what I watched Bjorn, like, you could have stepped up. Like, it doesn't matter what your techies is doing.
Learn the specific hero things over time as you sort of dabble with your item builds and just thinking and being conscious of these things. Another thing that may seem small but has a really big impact when added up is either buying too much regen and wasting gold or not buying enough and being low resources. You want to squeeze every little bit of gold you can out of the lane so you're stronger in the fights and can build up that snowball. But at the same time, you don't
squeeze every little bit of gold you can out of the lane.
Want to be low for no reason and unable to fight, especially as a mid hero.
It'll be
your
a
job
subconscious improvement if you start getting that good at CSing. You'll die a few times and implement better creep aggro over the course of 50 games or so. Yeah, I agree. CSing has to come first.
As strong as possible.
Because I think that's better. What you're saying. Or, like, I get what you're saying, because that's better than, like, creep aggroing too much and not getting any CS. Or, like, playing too defensive.
and every little piece helps. You want to gauge how the lane is going and buy an extra tango or Sao if you think you'll need it, but try to strike the balance right. Additionally, using your courier quickly and buying little bits and pieces of things every time it gets back to shop is huge. Not enough gold for a wand, ship out your...
There's just so much sauce. Like, he's just confirming that using your courier quickly and buying like every little bit you can is good.
stick instead.
Because what I'm getting from this too is that like, and I feel this, but it's like every single little advantage you can get matters. So like even if it's just one mantle of intelligence in your inventory 2 minutes earlier, that means you secure like 2 more CS. That will like keep the snowball up.
And practice doing it efficiently. Small things really, really matter. I know I've said it a lot, but it is very true. The better you get at Dota, the more the small things matter, and Dota becomes a game of eking out the tiniest advantages. The lower MR you are, the less it matters, and you'll stomp people really hard if you are good at these things. Because in fights, you'll just be 500 gold richer, which means you'll have an extra item. You'll be tankier.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, Split Dip. That'd be really cool.
Be higher resources, they'll be low because you've spammed them well, and the game will be yours. It becomes very easy very quickly, and that's what laning really is. It's attention to details. You'll be higher resources.
I feel like I can't like lose focus for a second with this video.
Because in fights you'll just be 500 gold richer, which means you'll have an extra item. You'll be tankier, you'll be higher resources. In fights you'll less of eking out the tiniest advantages. The lower MR you are, the less it matters, and you'll stomp people really hard if you are good at these things. Because in fights you'll just be 500 gold richer, which means you'll have an extra item. You'll be tankier, you'll be higher resources. They'll be low because you've spammed them well, and the game will be yours. It becomes very easy very quickly, and that's what laning really is. It's attention to detail. It's recognizing patterns that you have individually and learning how to improve on those. Do you tend to play too passive? Do you not CS well enough and end up too poor? That's most people.
This part is base too. Laning is about identifying patterns that you have and like learning to change them. You can apply that to real life.
Even pros. And I think laning is one of the most beautiful parts of Dota. I think it's so cool, the ability to...
Laning is beautiful. Amen. Amen, brother.
Be extremely precise like this and really squeeze things out.
I saw that, Bjorn. You are too passive.
I think this video of me laning against Nisha illustrates that pretty well. It shows how hard you can get smacked around very quickly as things develop and things are done properly. I'll kind of just let it play, but I think you can see little bits and pieces of all the things I talked about. Last hitting of knowing the range is, me getting the CS because I understand that he can't actually get it. Or this one, you can call people's bluffs when you know the CS numbers well, because you know they can't actually get it. This one, I don't need to hit it. I don't need to try to deny it. I'll just let it die to tower.
That's like really good. You can call people's bluffs if you know they can't get the last hit. Jesus. Oh yeah, I didn't notice there were no spells.
He's gotten very few CS in these waves, and it's going to come into tower, and I'm going to get more of these creeps, and it's going to get real rough for him over time. And I'll just let it continue to play out. I bring the wave to my hill, and now we've got a moment. Okay, I've got mana. I'm going to nuke this guy. I'm going to get him low. He's up too far. And now suddenly he's super low HP, but I don't want to take it too far. I'm not going to chase him.
I don't want to take it too far. I'm not going to chase him. It's all good. Just go back to the creeps. It's all good.
Keep hitting him. The creeps are getting low, alright? It's time to last it again. I think I actually take a moment here where this is maybe a little bit over.
This part's really interesting.
Like, I think, for instance, here, that little last hit there, I should have taken this creep. And
you guys see that? He missed the last hit
maybe
on this range.
A little bit over. Like, I think, for instance, here, that little last hit there, I should have taken this creep. And I can feel it. You can feel it in the game after. Like, if I just took this creep, like, what did this...
That made my spine tingle when I watched it the first time when he said, you can feel it when you miss the creep, how it like impacts your power.
One of this one right click hit on him do, right? I could have gotten the CS instead. And making those little decisions and getting good at those little decisions is huge. It's really, really huge. And once again, going under tower, I'm not gonna give him CS for free. I'm gonna fight these creeps. These are these are my creeps. And now he's scared because he's low. Because we've done some good spamming, and now he has to think about, am I gonna die here? He ends up giving up more creeps. And it's slowly...
That's a good point, too. Like, if he's low, and now, like, Nisha's thinking, am I gonna die here? That, like, really messes with your mental. Like, it's so hard to play if you're thinking that.
Builds. More and more. I'm not giving these creeps for free. I know he doesn't have kill threat on me. His avalanche is cooldown, so he can't avatoss me. And I'm gonna keep pressuring him on these creeps. I'm gonna make him nuke this. Doesn't have enough damage. Doesn't get this creep either. And you can see it's slowly building. I've got 4 creeps on me, and I'm already up 2 creeps, and the wave's gonna be on my hill soon. Which means...
It's so funny because Quinn narrating this, it like, he's implying that he's like shitting on Nisha, and he's only up 2 creeps. And Quinn's right, but this is just the beauty of like eking out every advantage and how it matters at the highest level. Yeah, well, I mean, I I hate to say it, bro, but it's not the tilt. Like if you miss all the creeps on the first wave, like it's just fried anyway. Like you messed up.
Means I can spam him again.
But I agree, it does cause tilt, but it's a snowball effect, and it's a lot of just because you miss the creeps.
Because the wave's not going to push in too
Just
deep.
gotta lock it.
He's going to be in the middle of the wave, and here it comes. Skadoosh! He's
Skadoosh.
nuked again, and now he's slowly getting low again. Once again, I'm not going overboard. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just slowly chipping him down. I'm managing the CS. I'm thinking about how much damage do I do. Those are 2 great CS, if I do say so myself. Now he uses nukes, but I'm chilling. I've got a bunch of HP. You know why? Because I have way more gold than him. Way more gold. I've got a bracer coming, and the wave's on my hill again. Whenever you out CS people like this, they get desperate, and they use their nukes in a way that's bad. You're using your nukes in a way that's good. You're not pushing the wave in too much.
I had
You're
a
not.
tied mid game versus Storm, and he got perfect CS. Gank lanes got so fat, but I didn't play different because of the state of the game. Know your plan and play for it. True. Don't do things your hero can't do.
Missing CS for it, and now he's screwed. He's just screwed. What can he do? He has no gold. I have gold. He has no HP. I have HP. He can't lane. He literally can't do anything.
Yeah. Wow.
Almost dead.
It's all about the
Running
gold
back in a
lead.
tower. He's cooked. And there's really no way for him back into this lane. He's gonna go run and grab the water rune, or sorry, the bounty rune, to heal up a little bit because he walks in the lane. He's just gonna die now. And I'm not pushing the lane. I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. I'm getting creeps and getting gold, and all is well. And I think
I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. Not pushing the lane.
this is a good illustration of what it looks like when you build that slow advantage. Like I said before, laning is a lot of small things that build up and
This is when the person's replay I'm watching would just like auto attack it into tower.
add
well.
into each other. And so while I think each one of these may seem like, oh yeah, you're supposed to get the creeps, duh, thanks Quinn.
This is what I'm saying. Like he's so self-aware too.
The difficulty in laning lies in the excellence of these little things. You can see here what happens when you mess it up. I almost die here, and honestly kind of throw the game really hard because I'm getting too obsessive. This is not good. He's
Yeah,
under
it's too much. It's too much.
tower. He can obviously toss me back. He's tiny. What do I think is going to happen here? I probably should have even died and massively through the game. But now I'm really low, and I lose a lot of that potential to smack him around. So I think just looking at these things and noticing them in yourself and refining that excellence is huge. And this illustration in this video is helpful for you guys. I really like laning, and I'm going to make more of it.
If I had the ability to do 1v1s with Quinn, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like he's so much better that he would like. I don't know if I would learn. I feel like I would learn more from doing 1v1s with like you or Pine, you know, like somebody my skill, around my skill. And we like learn together. Cause Quinn would just like shit on me every game. Oh, if he tried to coach me, holy crap! I mean, I'd go to the moon, bro. That'd be fire. I don't know. I don't want to say how much MMR I think I'd be after. Wish that Krabby Mason stack went through. What? What Krabby Mason stack?
Videos about it. So if you have stuff you want me to cover, there was something in this video that you had questions about, or you think I didn't talk about properly, then please tell me. I'm very passionate about this game and about learning this game and getting better at this game, and I would love to help people.
I would. Oh yeah, I would stack with Mason. That'd be fun. Yeah, this is the real split dip in the chat. This is the real split dip in the chat. No, it's fake split dip. Yeah, but the beauty. Oh, fuck, it's so good, man.
And stronger until it reaches a breaking point where they have to go to base and heal or they die. In a lot of cases, they will just feed you. You want to choke the lane out slowly, remaining in control and doing small outplays one at a time. One little CS here, one little CS there. It goes a really, really long.
It's so good. So good. Yeah, shout out to the split dip Viper becoming meta. Alright, I think I'm done with this offlane treant. Oh, you do have a Wraith Band, that's good. But you have a lot of gold lying around. A lot of gold lying around. If you're like playing according to this video, you're like playing up and denying a bunch. This guy should probably have like 1,400 gold. You should spend this gold. etc. Oh, I also don't like starting with Wraithband. I don't think that's good. I think
30 seconds
you could
to
start
battle.
Wraithband components, but I'm pretty sure in side lane you almost always go stick. Why doesn't this guy have a stick either? You need stick. Yeah, because in the side lane, there are 2 heroes. There are 2 heroes instead of 1. 2 heroes instead of 1. So if Quinn's saying you should get a stick in the mid lane against the hero who spams, you should probably get a stick in a side, especially with new Slark. Wait, does this give stick charges? I actually have no idea. But still. Slark use spell. Slark use spell. Alright. I'll do another replay if somebody subs on Twitch. Otherwise, I think I'm done with free replays for the day. Otherwise, I think I'm done with... I never go Wraithband Bracer. Yeah. That's what I thought until watching the Quinn video. And then he literally said, like he gave the whole bit about snowballing your lead and stuff. And you do that with those items. You do that with those items. Oh, they buffed Wraithband? It's pretty good. Pause 1? I think even on pause 1, bro. In some games. Like, if I was playing Dota after watching this Quinn video, I would buy more of those Wraithbands and stuff. But only in games where Wand isn't good. But I feel like that video just makes something click in me. Like, I get it now. I get it. And I didn't get it before. Because so many things in life are like this. Like, in Dota is where it's like, if you just know, like, the sauce, like, you can go so fucking far. And in Dota, unironically, the sauce is, like, the creeps are the only thing that matters. And getting a gold lead is the only thing that matters in the whole game. And you shouldn't, like... That's all you should focus on. You should focus on nothing else. Now I want to play Dota. Alright. Split dip. We queuing it up. We queuing it up. Hop in the party. I'm just kidding. I'm canceling this. New Slark thing does not give stick charges. I see. I see. Any questions, guys? Any questions after today's class? If I sub, will you queue offlane Treant? I will queue offlane Treant in ranked if you donate $100. Actually, I take that back. I take that back. I don't think queuing a Dota game is worth $100 to me. Pause 1 Treant, $1 grand. $1 grand is my price for queuing pause 1 Treant. Or playing a Dota game. I'll play a Dota game for 1,000 USD. Have I seen the Spectre changes? What would I do to make her viable? Just buffer Agi. I will do pause 1 Treant for a Big Mac. You know, I got a burger today. And they accidentally gave it to me protein style, which is when they give you lettuce instead of a bun. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Is that crazy? No, Jamster, don't, bro. Don't do it. What do you mean 200 subs is max? All right, if you're going to do this, if you're going to do it, don't do it through subs. Don't do it through subs. Because Twitch will take a cut. So if you do want to donate a large sum, DM me and we can figure out a better way. Ain't no way bro said 200 subs is max. And I know Jamster's a potential whale too. Jamster be gifting subs. Now I'm kind of nervous. Bits all also a good cut. Really? Is that true? Because with subs, Twitch takes a lot. Let's see. The streamer gets 70 to 80% of the value. I use bits to fund a webcam stream. Oh, nice. Yeah. 70 to 80%. I said, all right, my price on queuing any Dota game with any hero is 1 grand, 1,000 USD. That's my price. Any hero role, and I don't think that's going to change. I mean, even 70 to 80% is like, I would rather, if we're talking about a grand, I would much rather do that like directly instead of through Twitch. If somebody wants to sub, I'll do another replay review. That I'll do for a sub. Otherwise, it's time to chill. Time to chill. I wish there was another video to watch like the Mr. Beast one yesterday. I really enjoyed that. Maybe we should rewatch it. Honestly, I feel like I'd get a lot from rewatching the video. I think I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to rewatch it. Because it was also very dense. This was also...
An alleged...
It's the same vibe of Quinn, like, dropping the Bible.
Internal document from Mr. Beast's
I'll watch
company
the
was
good
just
parts.
leaked. Not to give you a bunch of rules to follow. On top of that, I want nothing in here to be taken literally. What we do is complex and changes based on the situation. I need you to repeat this in your head 3 times.
Good evening,
I will
Brielle.
apply everything I read with a grain of salt. This is not an inclusive list of everything. I hope this inspires you with questions and to come to us to learn more. Prelude. I don't know what this means. I could make a separate book for creative. That's the #1 goal of this production. Pardon the bluntness, but this
How
is
am I
not
doing? Pretty good, man. What about you? What about you?
Hollywood.
Feeling high energy? Feeling good?
And I do not want to be Hollywood. And if that sentence is a turnoff to you, then you're probably James solving a problem in 30 minutes, a team of 5, a part of the production team. Any things like that. And the result of those probably 20,000 to 30,000 hours of studying is, I'd say, I have a good grasp on what
Actually, I don't think I need to watch this again. I think I get the gist. I probably should. I probably should. I think, let's just phrase it this way. This is like, me watching this again is like making a play in Dota where nothing bad can happen. And generally, I like those plays. Like, those are good plays. Where, or not nothing bad can happen. Only good things can happen. Right? Only good things can happen if I watch, like, Mr. Beast talk about what makes a YouTube video viral again. Only good things can happen.
Fine. Chapter 1. What makes a YouTube video go viral? I spent basically 5 years of my life locked in a room studying virality on YouTube. Some days, me and some other nerds would spend 20 hours straight studying the most minor thing. Like, is there a correlation between better lighting at the start of the video and less viewer drop-off? There is. Have good lighting at the start of the video, huh? Or other tiny things like that. And the result of those probably 20,000 to 30,000 hours of studying is, I'd say,
Yeah, only
I
new
have a good
subs.
grasp on what
Only new subs for review, correct.
makes YouTube videos do well. The 3 metrics you guys need to care about is click-through rates, CTR, average view duration, AVD,
College is getting hard. Yeah, it's final season, right?
and average view percentage, AVP. Make sure you know those abbreviations because that's how most people will refer to them. Up first, we'll talk about
Krabby online on a Friday night. That's kind of based. Bro, I'm fucking locked in, guys. I am locked into, like, this mission. Like, it consumes my mind in a good way. In a good way. Like how Dota used to consume my mind before.
CTR. This is important no matter what department you work in. CTR is basically how many people see our thumbnail in their feeds divided by how many that click it. If 100
3 metrics you need to care about: click-through rate, average view duration, and average view percentage. I don't remember what average view percentage is. I know click-through rate is obvious, or not. Maybe this is not obvious to chat. Yeah, we have to replace Dota. Are you also a Dotaholic? So click-through rate is the percentage of people that see the thumbnail on YouTube that click it. And then average view duration is just the average duration that a viewer views your video. And then I don't know what average view percentage is.
million people. This is what dictates what we do for videos. I
What is
clicked on
average
it
view
and we have a
percentage?
10% CTR.
What could it be?
This is what dictates what we do
Does
for
it even
videos.
say?
I spent 50 hours in my front yard is lame and you wouldn't click it, but you would hypothetically
You realized a lot of similar things in my video. Yep. That's a red flag, bro. Join the club. Join the club.
click, I spent 50 hours in ketchup.
But this is a good club to be in. It's a good club to be in. We're going straight to the top.
Both are relatively similar in time/effort, but the ketchup one is easily 100 times more viral. An image of someone sitting in
AVP is just the same as duration, but in percentage. Oh, then why would he say it twice? That doesn't make sense.
it, but you would hypothetically click, I spent
Oh, no. Okay. I know why he would say it twice. Because YouTube doesn't care how long your video is. Like, if I make a 20-minute video and the watch time is like 5 minutes, that's better than if I make a 5-minute video and the watch time is like 2 minutes. Yeah, it's a different metric. You're right.
50 hours in ketchup. Both are relatively similar in time/effort, but the ketchup one is easily 100 times more viral. An image of someone sitting in ketchup in a bathtub is exponentially more interesting than someone sitting in their front yard. Titles are equally as important for getting someone to click.
Yeah, exactly.
A simple way to up that CTR even more would be to title it, I survived, instead of I spent. That would add more intrigue and make it feel more
So both of those matter. So ideally you want both high AVP and high watch time.
extreme. In general, the more extreme, the better. I don't like bananas won't perform the same as bananas are the worst food on earth. Now, if you're in production or creative, you might be wondering, why does the title and thumbnail matter to me? Expectations is why. The title and thumbnail on the videos you will be producing, set the expectations for the viewer of your video. Imagine you clicked on a video titled,
Yeah,
World's
this is a big thing I'm focusing on. Like, that I didn't know before is the first minute of the video, like, needs to basically confirm what the title and thumbnail say and also hook the viewer. Like, explicitly. Like, before, I would kind of half-ass that. Even in a lot of my Dota content, I wouldn't really, like, put thought into it, but you need to, like, confirm.
or just bouncy castle, and the thumbnail had a giant yellow bouncy castle beside a bunch of huge buildings.
Oh, I need to fix my camera. 1 second, guys.
Then, when the video plays, it's not a yellow bouncy castle, it's red. It's also not the world's largest. It's also in a field with no buildings like the thumbnail. You'd feel like you were lied to and click off because the video did not meet the expectations of the title/thumbnail. This is why you must know the title and thumbnail of the videos you are making. How can you know how to start the metric that matters? AVD. This is how long on average people watch the exact shows above. That represents the attention span of the 60 million people that clicked on this video. It's crazy, but we can see exactly when every single person who clicked on this video clicks off. As with almost every video on YouTube, the first minute has the most loss. Go look. This is why we freak out so much about the first minute and go so above and beyond to make it the best we freaking can. On this particular video, we lost 21 million viewers in the first minute of the video, which is surprisingly, compared to other channels, above average. And we could have been much worse. Let's say the start of the video wasn't well lit. I didn't match the expectations of the
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. But I don't want to go viral in Dota. Like, I don't want more Dota frogs. That's the thing. Because, I mean, like, I was even thinking about making that reaction video I just did with Quinn, like a video. I could do that, but I don't want more Dota frogs.
clickbait.
Because they're not, like, it doesn't matter. Like, a video going, if I make a Dota video that goes giga viral, it doesn't really matter because the only people who, or the people who watch Dota videos mostly, a lot of people in here right now are exceptions. In fact, all of you are probably exceptions. They, like, only care about Dota. They're just, like, straight junkies. They don't care about anything else.
I didn't pre-plan what I'd say, and we didn't front-load some interesting stuff for the first minute of content. We would have lost much less than 21 million people, because it wouldn't have gotten 21 million views. Lol. But if the views were hypothetically fixated, then instead of still having 39 million viewers at the 1 minute mark, it would be more like 20 million viewers. The first will have what we call minutes 1 through 3. This is where you have to transition from hype to execution, generally. Stop telling people what they will be watching and start showing them. An example of a 1 through 3 minute tactic we would use is crazy progression. Let's say we have a 10-minute video about a guy surviving weeks in the woods. In minutes 1 through 3 is obviously working on is whether it is production, creative, or editing, is what we call the
Maybe I'm out of context. You want to rebrand? Yeah. I don't play Dota anymore. Maybe you don't know that. That's the context. I'm quitting Dota. Alright, I quit Dota.
wow factor, and it's definitely the most subjective. You can check all the above boxes for CTR and AVD, but the video can still do for us. An example of the wow factor would be our 100 days in a circle video. We offered someone $500,000 if they could live in a circle in a field for 100 days, and instead of
Not
starting
forever.
with his house
We'll
in the
see,
circle
man.
that he would live in,
We'll see.
we bring it in on a crane 30 seconds into the video.
That's what
Why?
everyone says.
Because who the fuck
Everyone
else on
says, "I'll
YouTube
be
can do
back."
that, lol? The fact that we lifted a
Everyone
house on a
says, "I'll be
crane
back."
didn't add anything
And
to
I've
the
tried to
title and
quit in the
thumbnail.
past, and I
It
always come
obviously
back.
hooked the viewers and helped retention,
But I think
but
this
there are
time's
millions
different.
of ways we could have done that easier. It's arguably, from a data standpoint, illogical and a waste of time, but the impression it leaves on the viewer is invaluable for us. Anytime we do something that no other creator can do, that separates us in their mind, and it makes our videos more special and engage more with the brand, YouTuber content. For this next part, I want to write about actually creating content. I'm not going to talk about any videos are hard, and if you took the difficulty of our videos and trendlined it over time, you'd see they are only getting harder. This is why I want the best in the world and people who are obsessed. If you're not
This
growing,
point's really good too. The point that like a YouTube video is different than a movie or a TV show. It's a different thing. So like a good piece of writing or a good piece of TV or whatever is not a good YouTube video. Like it's its own art. You can start an account on tips on how to quit Dota. Yeah, I could do that. That's a good suggestion. Thanks. I could do that. And I could even make it credit me when you get success. Thank you, man. It doesn't even have to be about Dota. It can just be like how to quit like video games or how to quit a video game or a good video game. All right, if I make that video, I'll credit you at the end. If I don't, remind me. Ooh.
eventually the difficulties of the videos will outgrow you. Whether it be production, creative, camera, or editing, I want you to be obsessed
Bad
with
Gad
YouTube.
93.
Get rid of Netflix and Hulu and watch tons of YouTube. It will, without a doubt in my mind, make you more successful here. The more invested you are, video, everything. I really want us to see producing as a team job, not a solo thing.
Okay. I think I have the gist of this. I think we're wrapping up stream here, guys. I think we're wrapping up stream. Get a little outro song. Little outro song. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll be live same time tomorrow. Same time tomorrow.
I'm so mature, it got me a therapist to tell me there's other men I do. One night, I just want you. If I can't have you, no one should.
Later, guys. I'm going to grind some